Hey everyone. We've got TTS Cuts Season 14 matchup here with DGeisman and Salt Merchant. Let's just verify. It looks like we are live and streaming. Uh, just going to open that up and make sure the link, everything is working. It looks good to me. Open that up and make sure. Yep, sound works good. Looks good. Cool. All right. So we've got on this side, this looks like DGeisman's defenders list. We've got Wong, Wolverine, Valkyrie, Ultron, and Apex. You don't normally see those guys in defenders. And the rest are fairly stock, I think, right? Do we usually see Ghost Rider in defenders? By the way, I'm on with Nick Patry from
Yeah.
Montreal Shark Tank, who's also in the season
Hey
14
guys.
cuts. And
Hey guys.
shout outs to you for winning your round one matchup with Liam Watt.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, he dunked me pretty hard last season. And we've got Rob Reale, second place at ACO.
Hello, how you doing?
Pork Roll Protocol, fresh off our ass kicking to the Montreal Shark Tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not here for that though.
Yeah.
We're for those guys. First time they're both in the top
Yeah.
cut, so that's
We want to
exciting.
definitely celebrate that. And we've got Salt Merchant playing, also playing Ultron in his Midnight Suns, which you also don't see. So a couple of guys leveraging a really strong tactics card. So I'm gonna let them know we are ready to start.
That's interesting.
All right, I'm gonna make sure I got these on the correct side, so it should be this way. Yeah. Rob, I will, or Nick, if you could just message Rob the game username and password, and Rob, just make sure you grab the gray spectator so that they don't see our hands moving around. Okay. I didn't see who won Prio. D. Geisman won Prio. I imagine he's gonna take. Actually, I don't imagine anything. I didn't see the crisis cards.
Both the secures look pretty much the same. With Demon,
got-
Gamma, and
Was Fisk on both?
Fist on both.
Really?
If I remember correctly. Yep.
So he's an Immortal Hulk player then, I'm assuming.
That's what I figured too.
Yeah, because there's like two schools of thoughts on Midnight Suns. It seems like some people really like the like iHulk brand, and then I know Emil locally doesn't really care for iHulk.
I'm on the mill boat. I love having him for certain things, but I think forcing him on everything is a mistake. But I don't have that much experience with the Midnight Sun, so but I'm on the same boat as Emil with the big guy. He feels fair. That's why I mean, fair character. You can like push them everywhere like unfair characters.
Yeah, when he first dropped, I remember literally everyone locally picking up that box because we all thought he was going to be insane, and that didn't really turn out that way. I remember Mike Dambois actually like making me rage the first time I played into Mortal Hulk because like I couldn't do anything to control him. Then I realized you just kill everyone else around him.
Yep. And just put condition on him. And
It's one of those models that either going to really impact the game or not.
Yeah. And there's not much you can do about it. I mean, I do love ASM when I play into him to try to remove those wild. But yeah, and other than that, there's not much you can do. You pray doesn't get too many wilds.
Yeah, pretty much.
We had a game locally where Vodka Bliss tried Juggernaut back into his X-Men list, and he played against, I think, Nick Menard, who brought Immortal Hulk, and he just like got 4 wilds in the first 2 rounds and threw Juggernaut everywhere. And Juggernaut just exited Vodka Bliss list for another time. Activation.
I tried playing Fisk in my Brotherhood list, and then Emil's Immortal Hulk ended that for me. Just throwing my Juggernaut and my Hulk into like my Toad and Mystique. All right, so on.
So we're playing at 19. Yeah. So playing at 19, we have iHulk. We're going to see a little bit of iHulk.
Only on one side though. We've got Blade, Ghost Rider, Luke Cage, Wolverine, and Daredevil for the Defender side.
And we have Blade, iHulk, Venom, and good old Voodoo on the Salt side.
I can't seem to see his side. Well, I can't. His side is all blue, but I can see obviously because of the stream review. Voodoo,
Yep.
Gwenom, iHulk, and Blade. So 4 wide versus 5 wide.
Yep.
Yeah, both seem to go pretty tall.
Yeah.
Are there any energy attackers? So Ghost Rider
Ghost
can
Rider.
definitely light up Gwenum. So that's something to be worried about. And is strong in a blade. So
Yes.
Ghost Rider could pick there.
Ghost Rider's strong into all of them because Immortal Hulk too. If you spend her, you won't give him the power.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, that's a good call out. I don't see a lot of Ghost Rider, but every time I play into him, I get annoyed. Like he just does annoying things. Getting
And
hacked
the thing
sucks.
is,
Just
Yeah.
looking at the teams right now, looks like Defenders has the edge here.
I do think if Salt can, a good plan would be to focus Ghost Rider as much as he can to turn off the crits superpower into damage, limit the power he gives to him because he's probably the worst character for him right now. So I'd focus him and make him use Deal with the Devil on a LT character if he can.
Yeah. I also love Wolverine I love Wolverine in this
Yeah.
game. I think a big mistake I've made and other X-Men players maybe are making are not playing Wolverine potentially. He's just such a good like slot machine on E maps that and you can't really ignore him because the amount of damage he puts out, but
And no matter the cost, turns him either online pretty quick, or you keep it for his injured side, and he goes absolutely crazy.
yeah, he's someone that I'm reevaluating X-Men after the
Tweety,
recent.
Tweety, yeah,
Yeah, I know he
go for
plays
it.
them as well. I was just after
Yep.
the last few weeks, I was like, I need to earn some respect back with X-Men. So I started diving into the tank and really thinking about my list. And I'm like, all
Why is
right,
that? Why is that, Mike?
um,
Tell the people at home why you have to redeem yourself.
because I'm not satisfied with that performance. All three of my games were entertaining. I don't know if you saw the Menard game. All right, so well, these guys
Yes,
are hustling.
quick.
Yeah, look at
Yep.
that. I don't know. Sometimes it's nerves. Like,
Oh, why is that going on the building?
uh-oh.
There we go.
Oh yeah, that's super cover. Daredevil
And
picking up Legacy.
I do love it. Having him as an extract holder forces people to attack him, and it's not something that's fun most of the time.
Yeah, we were talking today on Discord, myself, Twitty, Jomanji, about safe grabs, and we're like, I think some of us are safe grabbing too much. I noticed like in some recent games, I just stopped going for as many and leveraging my resources to just better apply pressure with my other models and finding it a little more successful.
I think it was Bill did that to the meta. Like people
Yeah.
just like did it no matter what. And yeah, I think sometimes you have to look at what's in front of you and take some risk. And like you said, manage your resources.
Yeah, I mean Daredevil on, with cover is in a pretty good spot. Gwenum behind a size 3 is in a pretty good spot. Now, if there was a Thanos, like we could have a different conversation, but there's no Thanos
There's
here.
no
We're playing fun MCP this game.
No grimace.
Yeah. I don't know how you lose when you play Thanos. I don't know. Nick, do you know anybody
Right.
that loses games playing Thanos?
I'm gonna keep it clean and not mention anyone. Interesting. Liam, I guess. Managed
Oh
to
shit! I did
beat-
not mean to take a shot at Liam. I was taking a shot at Rob, obviously.
I know. But Liam was I sweat bullet because this guy knew all my trick as a web warrior. I had none of my trigger. He danced around everything. Awesome player. Shout out to him.
Yeah, he's a great player. He's also like just a cool guy. I really enjoyed my game with him last season.
He's a better guy than than a player. So that's just saying how much he's a great guy.
Did you do 8 damage on 2/4 die attacks in that game too?
Blade moving up.
Did man, gold Kaya.
What's he going with Valkyrie here? Are we just double moving to get set up a round 2 attack? Because he doesn't have charge online, right? So
No.
No.
Kind of curious what he's doing here. Maybe.
I think he's thinking it. Whoops! I think he's thinking it over right now because he did not make that second move action just yet.
He can charge. He does have 2 power. He could charge.
Oh,
Yeah, he's charging.
What was I thinking about? Oh, okay.
Oh, right.
But-
Thor is the one with 3 power.
Yeah.
Charge, not Valkyrie.
But the thing is, Valkyrie is not that great into Gwenum. I mean, it's 4 dice,
Yeah.
2 with spider senses.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, throw dice, see what happens.
Oh, thank you, Dan. That's what I knew something changed. Dan, shoutouts to Dan in the chat. He mentioned they changed her throw. That's what was nerfed, not the charge. Yes.
Right. Throws. No. 3 power.
So looking at 1, he's gonna have a reroll. He doesn't She doesn't have a trigger. Yeah. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
no, it doesn't matter.
Yep. Gwenam can be so tanky.
I wonder if Valkyrie was better off just sitting on that witness and letting Ghost Rider take shots out. It's hard to say, right? Like, if he spikes and gets 3 damage through, then, you know, he's able to throw
Yeah.
Gwenam back. It's, like, easy to discount that.
I think I would prefer him going into Luke, to be honest, but we'll see how it goes. No skull, 1, no damage.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Luke having DR and Valkyrie not, like, you can get the power more easily on Voodoo by attacking Valkyrie, and then you bump, and he should be within range 3 of Luke.
Yep,
It caught,
yeah. It's fueling Ghost Rider that I don't like.
It's what, Ghost Rider?
It's fueling him by doing damage to his teammate.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Because
if you're trying to
if you
set
give
up
it-
the possess, though, right? Like, it's easier to get the power off of Valkyrie than it is.
100%.
Yeah. Valkyrie doesn't want stun. It's true. I don't see a lot of Fisks. I'm glad. I'm excited to watch this. 'Cause I don't know what you're supposed to do sometimes on these.
Defenders players are like the only players that like to play Fisk.
On Web Warriors, what I like to do is let my opponent get 1, so I can place it after and try
Yeah.
to tie the other one. That's usually what I try to do in round 1. I mean, it's in vacuum. Like every
Yeah.
game is different, but usually that's my game plan.
I always feel like Kingpin is so close to wanting to play this Crises. The stun is a little rough, though. I think if they, like,
The stun
remove
is
the
rough.
stun, if they kept Terrigen and remove this one, I think you would see it played more. That's also the threat. Like, 20 threats more fun. You get to bring more toys.
Yep. So we see a bump to get on the.
I love that model. It's so massive.
Yep. And he's immune to stun, and the good thing he's
Yep.
immune to X. So
He's
he
gonna
can be X.
attacking
Yep.
Wolverine.
See if he gets a wild. No wild so far.
Throw
but
3 crits.
And he does get a reroll. He get a wild, and he gets a reroll.
Where is he getting the?
No, he
reroll from?
doesn't.
He's not. You're thinking defenders.
Yeah, it's the other way around. And Wolverine gets thrown.
See, the scary thing is DGeisman has Prio, so he's gonna wake up with 7 power and maybe be able to delete Blade. That's what I'm saying. Before I don't know if I said it when we started streaming, but like Wolverine is just such a scary missile, and then he's gonna heal 2 of it back. So you can have a pretty crazy turn next round.
You kind of wanted Valkyrie to take at least 1 here, so it would put what you
Yep.
call it? Ghost Rider's move online.
Yep, the room online to move 3. To move long.
Oh, he doesn't have Prio next round because Salt Merchant is 4 wide.
Yep.
He said,
I like it. I like it. Forcing the brace, forcing the exceptional leading early.
yeah.
I love it. Yeah, brace is off.
Just out.
Just out. I'm gonna have to like really focus and pay attention because I'm thinking that DGeisman has access to bomb. You're thinking Immortal Hulk has access to rerolls.
But I mean, those 2 affiliation are so near each other. Like, love character like are crossing.
So you should be going to him with energy, right?
Yep. So blocking 2 so far. Blocking 2, taking 1. He has access to reroll. Or he forgot. Or we already did it and I missed it.
Oh, he was outside of 2, wasn't he?
Ah, he's outside of 2.
Yeah.
Yep. Thanks for keeping me honest.
I'm excited to see Gwen in this game. I hope she pops off because I am a big fan of playing that character after I played her this week. I just want to see her do cool stuff.
Huge fan of Gwenam.
So he's gonna do his wheelie wheel thing to get onto the point, but also potentially pressure Immortal Hulk in the future. With that spender that drains power?
Who do you activate first next turn as the Midnight Sensor? Do we go?
I think you tried to. I think I'd go into Wolverine, force Exceptional out or get rid of him.
Well, you have Exceptional you got to get through, and you got Heroes for Hire you got to get through.
The scary thing is, though, that there is 4 points available every round in those secures. So,
Yep.
You got to be a little careful, like in playing the scenario game. Although, I don't. Do you guys have any way of moving Immortal Hulk?
Nope. Yes, Daredevil's Fender. It's
right.
side spin, right? Yep.
Okay, well, it's shouldn't come into play too often, but going early with Immortal Hulk is fine then in that case.
Stunning Blade, 1 damage on Hulk and Blade.
Yeah, they tied that bottom point.
You're right, Rob. I just don't know with Luke having an extract. Heroes Fire is still you still put him at risk. I'm curious.
He looks like he might get cover though. I don't know if he's into a Hulk. So, not terrible.
I don't think he is. I think he'd get cover. Yep.
4 dice reduce your cover. That's pretty good.
Maybe go with Blade into
Daredevil.
Wolverine.
Hmm.
If
Siege.
he's the target.
Okay.
That's interesting. I can see it. And see what you get and then take a decision.
Immortal Hulk and new Wolverine. Yeah, because I guess if you take Wolverine out now, it opens you up to make a decision on the 2 extract holders.
So who paid? Voodoo, Blade, and Isle. Okay.
I'm not sure if they're talking something over or it looked like Immortal Hulk was going to Wolverine, right? Oh, there we go.
That's what they showed. Oh, only blocking 2.
Oh, solid roll.
Yep.
Blocking. Oh, and there he goes. All right, so now I think that was a great use of Siege of Darkness because it's giving him extra information to make an informed decision on who he activates first. It's an excellent call. Okay, so who are we going with next? I think Blade can only glaives into Daredevil, right? And Voodoo should be able to hit Luke Cage.
I guess Blade could go into Ghost Rider.
That's true. I would probably go with Voodoo first, see what you get on Luke Cage, and then use that information to decide on what you do
If you
with
possess
Blade.
him.
Yeah.
Oh. You're not getting much.
No.
And Blade. Yeah, that's it. Yep.
And Voodoo last to drain the power off Ghost Rider. I'm just reading the chat. Carl can't hero since he picked up an extract. True. Alright, glaives into Ghost Rider. So then maybe it does make sense then to start going into Ghost Rider to try to get rid of that deal with the devil.
Yeah, he
Just
would be
one.
a priority target for me. But can Blade.
What's the trigger for Blade? Is it a hit?
Hit to move, while to bleed.
Okay. But Ghost Rider doesn't bleed, right?
Nope.
Yeah.
And Luke doesn't bleed either.
Alright, so Immortal Hulk bumps. So he's got 2 viable targets here. What do you think? You go after the extract? Oh no, he's gonna try to get that deal with the devil off.
Yep. I don't hate it, to be honest.
Well, it's also like the only thing that really threatens Immortal Hulk is that Ghost Rider. Alright, so he's got the throw. Looks like he's at least taking 3. Not a great roll, but he's gonna be able to get 1 more.
Yep. Bump him.
Ooh.
And the good thing is it's turning off like the crit for damage.
Yeah.
And he doesn't get, the extra power. That's what it is because you're getting power from getting it in the face. But
Do you spender here? Yeah, it looks he's
Yep.
throwing, I'm assuming. Yep.
Or throwing the truck. Yep. Because brace is off. If the plan was not to use exceptional, I think I would have let Wolverine hit the whole, receive the whole thing and keep brace maybe. But that's always a tough call to do. 100% a tough call to do. And I'm biased.
The brace was
because
on Daredevil. Was it?
No.
Oh, it was on Wolverine.
It wasn't. Wolverine.
Oh,
Yep.
I thought he threw Daryl. All right, now he's going to Luke.
The super impactful Immortal Hulk turn.
Yeah.
Oof. Yep.
Was that a spender?
Man. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dice? Yeah, I think so.
I was actually surprised. I thought he would for sure do a builder and then gamma leap back onto one of those points. Because when you're only 4 wide, you got to be a little concerned about losing those witnesses.
That's when you feel like Hulk feels like a 7 threat.
Yeah.
You got everything you wanted that turn. I mean, you got everything you wanted.
Yeah, you gotta feel good after that turn.
Yep.
I like that though. I like seeing certain we all like hate kaiju because of the Malekith like CGR days, but something like Immortal Hulk, I just kind of like when seeing him go off sometimes, as long as it's someone else.
One of the kaijus that wasn't, he didn't come out and he wasn't like extremely overpowerful out of the gate.
No, he feels like a fair 7 threat. He feels like it just like he can get like crazy, and Fisk is a great scenario for him, especially on the low extract deadly. So
He's
he's
exactly
perfect.
what he's doing now. Stand right in the middle of 2 fists and keep bouncing back and forth, punching people.
Yep.
Patrick calls out in the chat that if he had killed Luke with that spender, he wouldn't have been able to pick up, which is a good shout out. I just would have probably played the Fisk there, but so it looks like he
Charging probably.
Yeah, and to go to Voodoo.
Yep.
To prevent Voodoo from getting the extract off someone. And you still have access to 2 rerolls?
1, 2, 2.
If he wants them. Oh.
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, solid blocks though. Solid blocks.
Yep. And can do 2 rerolls if those 2 convert. There we go. So 6 into 3, so taking 3.
Okay, so he's got a throw online if he wants to do an extra bit of damage. There's no brace on Salt Merchant's side.
Does he reach the car?
No, it looks like he's out.
He's out. Thank you, Rob.
Yeah.
So she has 3 power.
I think you just swing again and then you could throw the character for the extra damage if you need it.
Yeah, hopefully get the 1 chip damage.
Do you use Warriors of Legend or do you keep the power? She's going for Warriors of Legend.
Oof. That's a rough roll.
Oof.
Yikes.
It's the MCP classic.
And then, yep.
Yeah, so it wouldn't have mattered what your decisions are when you roll like that. At least he has Pry on next round because Salt Merchant days 2 models.
Yep.
So what do you do with Luke? Because you can't really put...
I don't think you wanted to Warrior Legend there either. Because if he only did 1 damage, you wouldn't have had the power to throw him anyway.
Yeah, that's why I brought it up. I mean, it's always tempting to do it, like to get the whole thing, but yep. Now it gets within 3, but yeah, he won't be able to pick the extract even if he dazes him or possesses him. He's too far off.
Well, I'll see how he rolls. Maybe he'll roll enough where he can just go pick up. He gets a sap power though.
Yep, sap a power. He does 1 damage because DR is not minimum. He's not Thanos DR, and he gets 1 power up the skull.
I think potentially. Oh no, it doesn't really make sense.
Yep, he doesn't block 2. He gets 1 more power for the skull.
Oh, that was a bump the first one.
Oh, nice. He got the throw trigger.
He did. Yep. And
that's great.
It is because yeah.
Yeah, they're both playing. I'm talking to Patrick in the chat. They're both playing some dicey teams. So the thing about dice in this game is it's like a bell curve. Things swing around real quick. I was there was a game recently on Lucas's channel where a guy was up 14-7, and then still lost the game.
Yeah, because each role is a new reality. Like I know it's the sport thing where like you're getting odds, so you think like every next role is gonna be the same thing. But every new role is a new reality, and like you could
Yep.
like spike 3 in a row and then do nothing for the rest of the game. So you can never like bet on your past rolls. Yeah, and it's awkward for DJs because
Daredevil
the
can't
only
pick this up,
character
right?
left. Yeah, that's it. The only character left can pick up the thing.
Yeah, he needs Patrick. He needs 2 power to pick up the virus. Each subsequent one costs an additional, right?
Yep. And then she'll get a move. Oof. Nothing at all. Gonna move, but she's too far off. So then she can bump, but she can grab it. Yeah, there's nothing she can do.
She can attack again, and she can move again.
Yep.
And this time she gets full rerolls?
Pull any rerolls. Yep.
Yeah. Not
Crit.
skulls, right?
Not skulls. She's not on her miles.
Still, man, she's so sick of Midnight Suns. Oh, this is.
She is. The
Oh.
double move.
Oh, but DGeisman with some great blocks there.
So 3, 5, 6, and 2, 4, taking 2, which is all she needed.
Like I said, I'm not unbiased here. I'm rooting for Gwenum. I think this character is so sick, and I'm super excited to play more of her.
But I do think Midnight Sun's really unlock her with that bump into an attack, into a move, into an attack, into a move.
So because of her, I actually built my Blade and my Ghost Rider last week and spray primed them. Yeah.
She was the impetus for you to put Midnight Sun on the table?
Yeah, hold on, I forgot. I could have sworn I put on stream review. Come on, Discord stream review. Where are you at? Okay, cool. Yeah, now that I'm in summer mode as a teacher, I'm going hard on building, painting, and hobbying stuff. So I just painted up like 6 models in the last week, built like 20 models. I'm going hard.
Bring some paints in. Have the kids do it.
I did have. I don't know if I should say this on stream, but yeah, whatever. It's like 3 people watching. I did have one of my students who works for me over the summer. I'm doing a summer program. He built a bunch of my Shatterpoint models and some MCP terrain. I'm going to have him building Nick's Sanctum Sanctorum next week. Don't worry, it's not summer school, okay? So it's mildly okay. Daredevil going into Blade. So he moved and is swinging. What do you think the goal is with that?
I'm not sure. Because he's already stunned. So 4 into 2.
Trying to get onto the point and setting himself up.
But if that was the goal, like maybe you could have done a baton hook to like make him go through you and win the point. Because dazing him right off is like pretty dicey with a 5 dice attack, even with 2 rerolls. But that's, I mean, yeah, he's trying to win the point. I don't see any other way about it. And then he asks a question to Blade, do you want to attack me since I have the power to attack you back?
Yeah, this is why, though, I would have liked to see iHulk just do a builder and hold on to his power so he could have bounced to a point, but you guys made a good point that, hey, now iHulk being in between the 2 points sets him up really nicely. I think there's some games I worry too much about going down early on points, but in reality, like Salt Merchant's just setting himself so well for round 3 and 4, saying like you can get an early lead, but I'm going to win the game.
Yep.
Through attrition.
So 1 into 1, and then Daredevil's gonna clap back.
Yep. I see. Blade paid 1 to remove the stun, but he can get stunned again right now.
Yep. It's happening.
Yeah, and is it once per turn to remove it? I assume.
I don't think so.
This character immediately performs shake action. Good
Oh,
question.
well, he's not shaking dazed.
He's shaking, but for another reason.
Does that
That's the proc
change?
views many times.
Does that change priority? Yes, it goes back to Salt Merchant, right?
Yep. Yeah, because Blade never activated.
So,
And now Pat is done.
I mean, the fact that it's tied 5-5, like, you have to feel pretty good if you're D-Geist not going,
Yeah,
like,
with
because it probably
yep.
felt so much worse in the moment, but
And he's like chock full of power on all his characters. So
yeah.
like,
Oh, wait,
the
no,
first
he
target.
doesn't lose priority because that was Blade's activation, right? So D-Geist has prio.
True.
Yeah. Man, for like we the three of us play a lot of MCP. No, it took a minute to catch that. Okay, so they did move the witness, which stuns Daredevil, right? I'm assuming stuns Daredevil.
We should write it if they don't do it, because that's not a main.
Yeah.
You're faster than me because you went with the fast route.
Yes, sir. Yes, that clapback was great.
So who do you go with first? And who's your target?
Let's see. You could go with Wolverine and try to nuke Blade. Oh, he has sacrifice though, and fallback, so he's got a lot of defensive tech online. So I'm guessing he probably wants to go into Ghost Rider, deal with the Devil offline, maybe. I'm sorry, not Ghost Rider. I don't know what he. Oh, I guess he is going to Blade.
Just no matter the cost. Is it? Yeah.
Okay. He didn't tab, but I'm assuming he's going to Blade based on what around the level the 3 is. Roll 4 blocks.
They're just trying to maximize rerolls here.
Oh, true.
One,
The wild
two,
counts as
3
2,
rolls.
so that's 7 so far.
7 into 3.
And there's no pierce on that attack, right? Or was that a spender? Yeah,
Yeah,
because he no matter the cost. So there's no, but he does get a throw.
He does have 3 rerolls here.
He did it. He did them.
Oh,
He didn't
Yeah.
convert,
rerolls?
right?
Oh, I missed it.
He convert 1, I think. 1
Yeah.
and the other 2 were calls.
So he places within 1, then he throws. I don't know if he can get any damage off that throw though.
Unless
I don't know.
you throw
I
him
don't know if he has an angle for it. No, there's no place to throw him to get the extra
Yep.
damage in.
either attack him again or I mean, it's too risky to throw him into
No.
math.
Yeah, I would. I guess just spend her again. Oh no, because you want to keep.
Back here.
You want to. Yeah, I was surprised too. No fallback. I guess if you fall back though, he could just throw you in and ding you for damage, but I don't know if you care. Oh, so he's still holding on to the throw. The problem is though, if you spend her, okay, it doesn't look like he's gonna spend her. I was gonna say if you spend her now, okay, good, yeah, he does the builder. If you spend her now, you would have lost access to exceptional. That's no good. But he's not gonna need it when you roll like that because he's got the 3 damage on him, which equates to more.
Does he play before damage? It's been a while since I've been Wolverine.
Oh, he did the spin. Oh, I'm just not
He
counting.
plays before.
So he did spend her again.
There's a lot of damage.
I was surprised. Oh, he's not in any range for sacrifice. Ooh. He takes bump offline. I don't know how much that's gonna. It matters for Gwenum, right? Like she's not gonna
It
have.
matters for one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It slows her down. But it's more like now it's a 5-on-3.
Yeah, that's the scary thing about going 1 taller than your opponent. It's like you lose 1 model and it feels like so much more than when you are playing 5 wide. So how do you respond then, Rob? If you're Salt Merchant, you just lost your leader. Do you go with
Thing is,
Immortal
like,
Hulk?
the fastest way to remove a model from him is to go into
Ghost Rider?
Ghost Rider and force deal with the devil, but I mean, it's still 7L to Choo Choo. The race is not there. There's a big building, size 3, the dumpling restaurant right there.
I mean, taking out Luke Cage is an option here to just delete a character since he's only 5th character.
I do have a feeling that if he goes after Ghost Rider, it's probably like, is it Luke or he goes into Valkyrie to keep his Ghost Rider LT with deal with the devil? Which one would you do? I think those are the only two choices. Like,
Yeah, I don't think you. I mean, I would probably sacrifice Luke because he's injured, but at the same time, Heroes for Hire could be super relevant to keeping you on a point.
Yep.
So I might rather sacrifice the. If you sacrifice a healthy character, he comes back as healthy.
Yep.
So I would probably drop Valkyrie then. What would you do, Rob? Oh, so he's going into Valkyrie. Okay.
Yeah, I might go after Luke Cage here.
I feel like Luke Cage is so far away from anything happening. I wouldn't want to sacrifice the positioning.
Yeah.
Just 3. And
Taking
blocking
2.
1, taking
1.
2. Bats, so I guess he's going to change 1 to a wild to get the extra damage through. Throw Valkyrie into a car. God, I love that card so much.
It's a great card.
It's like exactly the kind of way I like to see affiliated cards designed. Like, it's just really good.
Yep.
But no one's like, oh, that card needs to go.
So now you go into Ghost Rider? Try to make...
Yeah, I'd probably build your Ghost Rider and then get myself back onto a point, knowing that you can't really move me.
Like, or like throw a building into Matt since there's like no brace anymore.
Oh, that's an excellent
Got
point.
a while. Just 2. Yeah, he's blocking
I
that.
forgot Ghost
but-
Rider is flipped too. Guess you could delete Ghost Rider too. Yeah.
Looks like
it
he
was-
attacked Daredevil, who can pay to reposition himself back to the point.
Yep. He doesn't even have to attack if he doesn't want to.
He might attack, though, just to get
Yep.
some damage on so the Ghost Rider can spend her and really ruin his day.
Yep.
Like,
Can stun him, but I mean, yeah.
how does Ghost Rider's... I'm going to pull that up so I have the exact Jarvis.
As well. What do you want?
The spender, exactly how it works. So he did clap back.
Spender is 5 power. You add dice equal to the number of power that your opponent has, your target, maximum 5. And instead of doing power for the damage, the target loses power for each damage dealt. Instead of gaining it, he loses it.
All right, so he's spending 3 power, presumably to throw. He's throwing Daredevil.
I would just chuck the building into him, though.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not sure what throwing him away does. Like, he has to use a move action to get back to the point, but it's not like he has someone to attack there anyway.
He's not like the most careful. What is he? He's doing 1 below all to get on, I guess, a point. Okay. That's interesting because
Yeah, I'm surprised he
Logan,
didn't Gamma Leap. Well, Logan doesn't contest
he
that.
doesn't count. No, he does
No, he-
contest, but
He can't
but
interact.
no,
Yeah, he can't interact.
no, he can contest. He just can grab things.
Yeah, he can't interact.
Actually, this character cannot interact with or hold objects. You're right.
Yeah, so
Sorry, I
he
thought-
can still secure.
He can contest, yeah, but he's injured, so he's not contesting overall.
True. And Daredevil's on his injured side?
Nope, he's healthy.
Yeah, I mean, they're color-coded, so I could easily look at that, see the orange, but here we are. So that was Ghost Rider into Voodoo?
Voodoo, yep. And who does he go into next? I would like. Is
I would probably
Go after
go into
Venom?
Venom, yeah, try to get those...
Yep.
Wait.
What's up?
He's attacking Voodoo?
He attacked
He
Voodoo and
attacked
dazed him.
Voodoo.
Yeah. Yeah, if he...
Because he wanted to remove the activation and didn't want to give Gwenum the power to clap him back. So she's going to get
A decent
2.
roll.
She can reroll that. Yep. So she's gonna get X. So 5 into 2. So taking 3 and getting X. X is such a good condition. So what does do next?
And Gwenum can throw Ghost Rider
can.
here, so...
Yeah.
Gwenum's still in a pretty good spot to win that Witness. Luke Cage can probably double move and get there, but maybe not, actually, because Voodoo looks like he might be body blocking him. You think he makes that?
I think he can go over it. I don't think that's an issue. I mean, and make it doesn't matter at this point. It doesn't matter because even if he makes Gwenum throw him, like Luke can win that point.
Isn't Gwenum healthy?
Yeah, that's it. That's why he cannot win that point. So
Yeah. Fair. Alright, so he Hell on Wheels or whatever it's called. Ride my motorcycle, pop a wheelie.
Yep, L on wheels.
So what's with the placement there? What's his you think his goal
I'm
is?
not sure.
Be curious to
What
ask
do you
him.
think, Rob?
I'm gonna Do you...
I don't know here. I'm kind of confused what's going on here.
I don't know if maybe he's trying to get out of range of something Gwenum can do. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, like every throw from Salt is good damage because the brace was taken off the board so early. Oh, nothing, no throw. Okay, that's interesting. Probably keeping the powers for clapbacks.
Is there... I mean, there's no throw to clapback this round, but yeah, I guess for next round.
Next round, yep.
Protects Voodoo a little bit. That way, if DGeist goes into Gwenum and takes those legacies off, like Voodoo should be able to get them right back. He should be able to get two... Potentially too quick. Well, actually, if Ghost Rider picks them up, Voodoo's not stealing them back particularly easily. Oh no, 5 power. Then
Voodoo
it
does have a
costs
lot of power.
3. Yeah. Then it spends 3 to pick up. Yeah. Then
Yep.
move.
He's good.
Move. Bump.
Yep.
Oh, he can't
Yep.
bump. No bump. Dead blade.
No bump is offline. Yep.
Yeah. This game has felt super swingy, but like I think in terms of points, it's going to be fairly even again.
It's still a very close game.
Yeah.
It's still a close game, and setting up his Luke to Heroes Fire everybody in range except Matt.
Yeah, it's way more entertaining than those recent Montreal pork roll games.
They were entertaining. Ask Rob.
Yeah, I heard you were playing Attrition Web Warriors last night, Nick.
I mean, he put me on demons. I mean, I didn't have a choice. I threw more dice than I needed, and mine paid off. But I must say, like, Nebula is still such a...
I hate that character so much.
She's so terrifying. She was deleting like left and right.
She's one of the next characters I'm going to paint up.
There we go.
He accidentally nudged that Wolverine, but I don't think it's gonna matter. So Daredevil moves up. He looks like he can pull.
Yeah.
He could pull Gwenum off that point.
Yes, because in the straight line you can pull her off between the two characters.
That's pretty sick.
That's a nice play. Yeah, and he gets it.
Yeah, I'm really impressed by his play. That might be what Salt Merchant was trying to avoid.
Yep. Tree. Yeah. Damn. Bat and Hook is such a great great little nifty.
Yeah, luckily for Salt Merchant, at least he's able to hold on to the virus, because that would have been real rough.
And yes, Bryo, so I guess like Gwenam Spender to heal back.
Did I miss something? Did he... He's
I'm-
got the trigger for the pull, or the
Yep.
push.
But
I saw
it's a
measure.
It's a maze, so I mean.
I thought
It's-
did he measure? And I'm not crazy. Like I thought he took the tool. Yeah, okay, there you go.
Yeah, there we go. It's a maze, so it's between them.
So let's hit 6 on that numpad, boys. Let's do it the right way. I could feel like Lucas dying inside whenever you don't pull out that
Yeah.
that tool.
I mean, it's pretty clean, but you still do it just to avoid any like. Yep. And never forget to push a little to push down throw push, so you do it clean too.
Rob and I had a pretty interesting series of angles we were working at on stream at ACO.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we had to get.
But were you on the table with the big 5 in the middle?
We were on the Wakanda table.
Okay, yeah, with
Which-
you and not seeing the
Unmarked horseshit.
Killmonger. I think.
No, that was a different game we played.
Okay.
We played three games on the weekend. I played Rob more at ACO than I had in the previous 2 months at the shop.
That's funny. And he pulled a fast one on you. He put some trees in front of Killmonger to hide him from you.
That was a pretty bad moment for me. I was like,
Plan.
oh,
Killmonger under the tree and hope Mike doesn't see him.
I was like, oh,
I love it.
I was like, I won the game. Like, I just won the game right now. Then he goes, activate Killmonger.
I can just see Rob looking at you. Oh, my beer.
He did not pull him off the point.
He wants to daze. He wants to daze her.
Oh,
he
with
gets to move
the
the point.
yes.
He wants to daze her that way. I don't think that's a bad call. Because now you can split them.
But didn't he let him
And make it-
score?
Yeah,
So he
makes him score,
sacrificed
but
two. Was it 4 VPs? He gave him 4 VPs to do that, though.
yep.
I might have rather it be a 7-6 game, but he's in a good spot either way.
Well, let's make sure to ask him about that decision at the end of the game.
Yeah, because I would rather have pulled him off, be down 7-6 rather than 9.
Yeah, especially since Salt do get prio.
But I guess-
But
Yeah, so he's able to pick them back up, but he's gonna spend.
Voodoo. Voodoo could grab them both, but I don't think that's a good play. I'm pretty sure he could position his base to grab both with one move, but I don't like it because then what do you do with him? You can run away from Ghost Rider, and you still have shit ton of power, so I don't like it at all. Yeah, I still think that's a
Yeah, I guess you move, pick up,
attack.
pick up, throw away Ghost Rider, but
Yeah. I mean, he's already on 10 power. I'd throw the building at him.
yeah, I mean that's I think a really good play. I mean, Geisman's really impressing me with the way he's playing in that a lot of things I'd be afraid to do.
Oof, that was so close.
Takes 1 damage.
And he's bumping at the end.
Like he's totally fine with sacrificing VPs. Like his whole game has been, I'm gonna position for success for the next round. I really respect the way he's playing that.
Yeah,
So he's just moving, no attacking. I feel like
why?
both characters
Yeah.
are souped up. I would just throw dice.
Yeah. They're not getting anything from it. I mean, they're both at 10 powers.
And then and then you potentially get power to be able to have your clap back.
Yep. Let's ask him about that too. Like 1 activation, 2 question.
Also, is he should be in Heroes for Hire range, right? I didn't see him measure it, but
Yeah. He was in range of Valkyrie. He was in range of Logan, Wolverine, and now he's in range of Matt. And the only one he's no longer in range is Ghost Rider. But he did check that he was
Yeah.
in range.
oh, I
So
meant
everybody's covered.
Gwenum after moving in. I assume still. Sacrifice looked like it was played.
Okay.
Alright,
So 4.
I'm gonna sound real dumb, but who just attacked who? This was Valkyrie?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, Valkyrie.
Valkyrie's attacking someone. I think it was.
Voodoo. And there was a sacrifice play into Gwenum.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So Gwenum will now have the power for clapbacks or a fallback play if Valkyrie attacks in air. You guys haven't heard me blowing my nose at all tonight, right?
Nope.
It's disgusting. I've heard it all.
Wait, really? I thought I was muting my mic.
No, you muted.
Okay.
It's Rob being Rob. It's Rob being Rob.
Okay. I didn't care if you two hear it. I'm just talking about for the people on the stream. I don't.
Yeah, we got it. You don't
Okay.
care about us, mate.
No. If I
Well,
could.
we're just here for your entertainment.
Yeah. Oh, you have a great radio voice, so it makes a lot of sense. And then we need someone to catch all my mistakes and commentate this well.
But
There is a lot of them too. So
Yeah.
we've been all doing a lot of mistakes tonight, like mixing affiliation and everything.
Valkyrie's spending for Warrior of Legend. She spent all the power.
Yeah. So War of Legend, Dragon Tank.
Okay.
That's a spender.
Should have access to 2 rerolls. Because I don't think she used any on the first attack.
Nope, she didn't. So yeah, 4 into 3, and Dragon. Does she has the crit in the wild? No, she doesn't have the flurry. So yeah, that's a lot of power for. And not much.
Oh, it's a voodoo.
During the next attack.
I was surprised he split his attacks up. Oh, now Gwenum's gonna clap back.
Yep.
And she can. I know she doesn't have the power for it, but she could choose her attack, right? Ooh,
She could have.
That's a good hit.
She could have done a spender if she had the power for it.
a good clapback.
Yeah.
4. Yep. See if he.
I love this character so much. I love her so much. I just put her on my X-Men list to try her out.
And now she has the power to throw. To throw the card, to throw. She can do character too, right? Throw that character. Yeah, she could throw like Gwenum into Voodoo. But yeah, I don't know.
I'll probably throw Voodoo into Gwenum.
Yep. Have a chance to.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, Voodoo into Gwenum is what I would do.
Yeah, to have a chance to daze her.
Looks like he's just trying to position her.
Yeah, electing to move him away.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm not going to question him anymore though, because every time he does something, I'm like, oh, that's odd. Like he clearly sets himself up for success later. So he's just a smarter player than I am.
What do you do next?
I love the placement of Luke Cage there.
Yeah, he's like.
Rob, how impressive is it watching this guy play defenders versus Jeff, right? Like, we're so used to Jeff. Now we're getting to see how strong defenders really are.
Jeff is not there, and he's getting, like...
Yeah, I mean, look at this position. Do you think Jeff would have positioned Luke Cage like that? Absolutely not.
Absolutely not, Jeff.
I mean, the only game I saw Jeff plays against me.
Well, Jeff doesn't know how to go 5 wide. That's the thing. He can only count to 4, so he only ever brings 4 models into his games.
Hey Jeff, I'm just telling you, how are you doing, man? If you're listening to this cast.
He's busy tonight. He was actually the first person I hit. No offense to the two of you.
Counter-Strike tonight?
Let's see. I saw him measuring Voodoo to Cage. Jeff is in the chat. 5 wide. I've never seen it, Jeff. You're like my son. You count to 4. That's it. It's not true. My toddler can definitely count past 4.
Jeff does have a problem with getting to 5 wide, though.
Yeah.
It's risky, but do you go into Luke Cage with? I think you want to keep Eye Hulk for as late as you can to move people off points.
Yeah, because Wolverine's not a huge threat into Eye Hulk. So Voodoo's going into the Luke Cage. Try to take heroes off the table. I mean, he's got heroes up so he can displace Voodoo.
Hey.
Voodoo's not going to be able to score that witness.
No, he could do it on himself, yeah, and throw Voodoo.
So it doesn't
No,
show it on the
decide.
screen, but Gwenum does have 2 virus for anyone just joining us.
Oof.
Ooh, sap that power. Nom 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 nom.
She power going away. Up. So he's doing 4, sapping 4, so yeah, he's staying neutral, and Voodoo is jacking up. I think you go into him and try to finish him off.
I'm surprised we didn't see a hero for hire here,
Yeah, I agree with you.
because that would put him. It would have put him on the point and through Voodoo.
Yep, and probably he can probably position himself to not have another tap. I think that's it, right? 5 into
5.
yeah, into
Blocking essentially 3.
blocking
Yeah, he's off the
2.
table.
Yeah,
The
off
heroes
the
wouldn't
table.
have mattered there anyway, but still, yeah.
I think he could have placed himself 1, and
Well,
if
no.
he threw Voodoo, then Voodoo can't attack him.
Yeah, because he would have placed himself 1, put himself on the point through Voodoo, and then Voodoo
Yep.
would have been able to double attack him.
I got you, Rob.
Thank you.
No problem.
I seen that. It's fucking Mike over here.
I'm sorry, I don't listen to you when you talk.
I'm not fighting now. Go ahead, Rob. Explain it to him.
No.
Anyway, so Ghost Rider is going to move
I'm just gonna
long.
fuck
I'm
myself.
assuming is he spending power for that?
Yeah. No. So he. Okay. Yes, he just did.
There we go.
Oof. I think that's a dead 3, 5, 6. Yeah, that's a dead Voodoo. They're
Nice.
just trading character at this point. Oh no,
That was
it wasn't
Gwenum.
Gwen. Bye Gwen. Oof. 2.
Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah,
You're
it's rough.
asking a lot of Immortal Hulk this round.
No, because you could just hop over, throw the size 3 building at him, and slap him twice.
Yeah, the Nobility points out in the chat that Wolverine is a huge threat to get that 12
He
damage
is.
on the Immortal Hulk, which is
Yeah,
fair.
yes.
He's got
Yeah,
5
he
power.
is.
Oh! I don't know who attacked who, but that's a lot of successes I see coming in. Assume that's
I'm sure it's going
Voodoo.
to Voodoo, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Spender, I guess.
Blocking 2, 7. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. So let's go Hulk.
Do you pass here and risk it? Just to get as close to last activation as you can? Or do you just do you do a little hoppity hop and go into Ghost Rider?
Well, do you go into Ghost Rider, or do you just sacrifice the points this turn, and then just try to erase Wolverine?
It's gonna be hard with Excel link, but yeah, I think you need to get like Wolverine off the table and then maybe throw something into Matt if you have the power after that. Is he 2 away from the building? I think we measured it earlier. I think he is 2 away from that size 3. Like Matt, if Matt doesn't like anything, it places him right there and only give him like 1 power, but we don't care because Matt right now has the power to push him off like any point he goes on.
Yeah, that's not a bad strategy either, Patrick. Attack Wolverine twice. Hope you roll the wilds to throw him into Daredevil. Try to kill 2. But like you have to go for maybe lower percentage plays. But when you're down 4 models,
if Wolverine like spend all his power to go into Hulk, he can really leave a big dent.
Yeah, I think that's the play, right? You just attack Wolverine twice and hope to get all those wilds.
Yep.
I'll just go fuck myself.
Is that what you said?
I'm trying to keep it clean so Mike doesn't. Because last night when playing Rob, we had potty mouth. I had to tell Lucas like I don't know if that's an issue for your stream, but me and Rob were.
No, Lucas is okay with it. I asked him before I went off on a rant.
I think for the most part we were pretty good. There's a couple
There's a
curses, but
couple.
nothing.
Oh, he's got
Couple
the
curses,
There's
yeah.
a wild.
Yep.
Why is he? Am I missing something? Did he only roll 5 dice?
No, it's Wolverine going into
Oh.
Hulk.
Oh,
Oh, did he pass?
I guess so.
I guess that would be it. Yep.
Aha. All right. That's
So
risky.
yeah, blocking 5, doing 4 with the Pierce, 3 with the Pierce. Anyway, he's blocking it. And Wolverine is healing. And Wolverine kept the power to. So what's he doing first?
Yeah, he's.
No, I don't. Yeah, but like, okay, we'll see how it goes. Because Daredevil will just push him afterward. He needs to kill something. Yeah.
Yeah, but can he kill something? I mean, he could just deal with the devil here and get rid of Valkyrie.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I don't know if I like this.
We're gonna another question for him.
Oh, at least he had to throw this time.
That's a bigger hit. So that's 5.
What's Valkyrie on? Well, if he gets the throw into Valkyrie.
Oh, then he can't deal with the devil. He's
Well,
Valkyrie.
Oh. Yeah. Now, who... Oh, but Ghost Rider dazes first here. So, how does this resolve itself? Because he dazes, then you can deal with the devil.
Okay, so if Ghost Rider is KO'd, which happened first, he may spend 4. Choose another light character. Ghost Rider, remove all. Vision condition, remove all. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know the interaction now. So you're asking if, since he dies first from the throw, could he go into Valkyrie, pops, and then like she dies, but not from the throw? That's your question?
Yeah, that's how I would assume it plays out, right?
Think so, but yeah, I'm not.
The dodge roll and Ghost Rider's damage are simultaneous, I believe, so Valkyrie has to roll the dodge. That's what Nobility says.
Okay. I like, I'll bet on Nobility versus betting on me for that ruling.
Schmidt says Ihulk can choose who takes the throw first.
Oh,
okay. And Lucas says after attacker chooses who takes damage first. Okay.
Yeah. So the plan would be to make sure she gets it. She gets it first.
Oh, maybe he's.
Yeah, now he's dropping 2 of them.
Yeah.
Then I think he's sacrificing Wolverine.
That's surprising. I guess he wants Wolverine available to him. I'm sorry, he wants Ghost Rider available to drain the power off of
My Hulk.
Yeah.
LT carries any character in 2 will suffer. Especially since,
did he roll for Valkyrie, or did he just take her off the board?
There's 3 dice.
Okay.
3 dice?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 3 dice. There's a wild, so yeah, she was dead. But the thing is, he's like, he can activate again with the Ghost Rider. And Ihulk is burning.
Ghost Rider. Deal with the devil.
Okay. Okay, strong.
Oh wow. I forgot he also removes the activated token.
Yeah, that's what I said. He can activate again.
I know you said it, but I was like, that sounds crazy. Nope, that's exactly what it says.
So,
where are all the legacy viruses?
There should have been 2 next to Immortal Hulk. He should have picked them up.
He picked them up. Yeah, he spent 2 power.
I don't.
Why it's not showing them?
Because this is where he plays them.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, but he's just floating over the character card.
Yeah, so he's got 2 of them. Daredevil can push Immortal Hulk off the point. Yes, Ihulk has the viruses. So he can still push Immortal Hulk off the point with Daredevil. Ghost Rider can go take that point. So he should still be able to score 5 this round, go to 11. Ihulk, Salt Merchant goes to also 11?
Yep.
So what's his plan right here?
No, if he pushes Hulk, he would score, because he can send Ghost Rider, So he'd score 2 Witness and a Cure. Unless he dazes Hulk, of course. This Hulk is burning, so he's down to 2 energy.
Oh boy.
So 6 dice into 2 energy. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, okay,
Yeah, he just messed up with the tools. It's alright.
It happens.
Yeah, I mean, we know Matt is going to move and swing anyway. Alright, so we got a little sloppy here, but he definitely had the range to get
Yeah,
to...
for sure. He just
Yeah.
correcting it, and if the opponent is okay with it.
Yeah, I mean, that's like, you play on TTS, so it's what happens sometimes.
Yep.
So he's...
Good. It's still good sportsmanship, though.
Yeah. So he's going to attack. Good hit.
Yep.
Plus he's got rerolls.
So that's 5 right there. Oof.
That's a big chunk.
Yep. And there's a spender coming from probably to displace him from Daredevil.
Now,
spender.
There's a spender off of Ghost Rider, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. 7 into blocking 2. So 5. That's enough.
Wow. Ghost Rider's so good. Why are people not playing this character more?
And then you just don't pick them up.
Yeah,
with,
don't pick them up with Daredevil.
place them on the point. Go pick them up with Daredevil.
You could pick one up with Daredevil, but pick one up with Daredevil. Pick one up with Ghost Rider.
Oh, pick them up both with Daredevil.
Yeah.
Why not? You pick both up with Daredevil. There's no way Hulk can outscore.
No, that's it. You go put them on the witness, move, pick them both up, and you. It's at the cleanup phase, right? So he scores both.
Will he score enough points? 6.
So
yeah. He should be able to score
14. But the danger there is I'm not sure to do it because the danger there is
you drop. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No problem because he could KO
Murdoch. Yeah. Well, I would pick one up with Ghost Rider, one up with Murdoch.
Yep.
You score 7, and then you're in a commanding spot.
Because
but why? Why wouldn't you pick them both up with Daredevil?
Because then you lose your Daredevil.
Because
you go to what, 14, 15?
And then there's no way for Hulk to come back.
Yeah, if he dazes Ghost Rider, if he killed Ghost Rider, it's game over.
He can't KO Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider's on his healthy side.
No, he's injured because Wolverine was injured. He was.
Was he? I thought he was on. Okay,
yeah,
that's where I was confused.
Oh, if he picks them all up, he'll score. He'll go to 16 because it's 6.
Will he?
Yeah, he'll score 10.
Plus 2, 4. Yeah, right. Good zoom out. Yep. So original plan was good. We just stuck at math. So we'll pick them up.
Yeah, I was saying this the other day. I forgot what stream or what game I was on, but I was doing.
But he didn't do it. He didn't do it. He picked one on each. One on each. So he'll score 1, 2, 3, 5, 7. So go to 13, 13, 9. So Hulk only has 1 power, so it's gonna be he's coming back on 14 wounds.
Yeah, that was kind of the perfect situation.
Well, I guess it would have been more perfect if he closed the game out, but I missed that line. Math is hard.
It's the line I saw, but I think I forgot the 2 points there. So.
Or did he pick them both up with Daredevil or no?
No. There you see on the map. There's one on the.
Ghost Rider. It's just the Ghost Rider one wasn't showing up on.
Yep, because
for some reason they're being very buggy.
No, you need to put them on
it down here in the red. That's where it's got to be.
Yeah, what Mike said.
Whoops. So this game should have been over, but I guess DGeisman is like me and unable to count to 16. Man.
Yeah, sometimes when you're in it, Matt gets fuzzy.
Yeah. Well, you also I lost the game once by scoring the legacy out too early. But Yeah, this one was just a math error. I was joking the other day at work. I was doing some machine learning stuff, and then I came home and was just unable to just do like 5 successes minus 3 blocks, and fuck that up.
Yeah, so I mean, YOLO. I think you're going to Ghost Rider and try to throw, like, bring him back and then throw him into Matt.
Yeah, I mean, I would
Yeah.
hate to see him. I would hate to see Geisman lose the game off of a simple accounting error, but so he's throwing him
It's
so he can
it's
swing
part of it.
twice.
Yep. He needs good dice. He needs to have a round 1 IALC. Round 2? Round 2 that he popped off?
Round 2, yeah.
That's
That's
not
not a
bad.
bad start. Blocking 1 so far, blocking 2, 3 coming in.
So that's 6. So 4 plus the
Oh
throw.
no, not like this.
And you have the game that, yeah, it is what it is. That's why you play to your outs.
Yeah.
Let's see the dodge. Not a bad dodge. So taking. Oof.
Yeah.
So yeah. Let's see how it goes.
Uh-oh. This game just got
Jeff's gotta be
spicy.
Jeff's gotta be holding his breath right now.
Thing is, game doesn't end there, and then Matt has prio.
No blocks on Geisman's side. Salt
Yep.
Marsh, he's got the wild again. Was the throw?
Oh, but he did a spender. He did the spender.
Oh, was it? Okay.
So yeah, right now he's only trying to. But he can throw him because the throw is after, right? Is it? D4. So he's good. Yeah, Matt goes down.
Okay.
So
He should. So he heals 1.
but he's gonna receive 1 from the witness,
Yeah.
and Matt has prio. Ugh.
Game.
I don't know. Maybe Daredevil whiffs suspender. We'll see. I Hulk should heal 2, right? Because he gets a turn. I don't know. I don't. Do you? Does that? How does that work? Does he get a turn if all your characters are dazed? No, they don't. Jeff says.
So go Daredevil.
Yeah, wake up with Daredevil, punchy punch, and close this game out.
This all comes down to Daredevil's attack rolls.
Honestly, it's fitting for this game. I love it.
Yeah, this was a really fun game to watch. Just I like watching
So,
some games where
3.
people just punch the shit out of each other. Are we blocking?
Blocking 2.
2.
Nope.
Hey.
And game.
Blouses. Nice. Hulk does have. Yeah, it didn't matter anyway.
What did it say?
I was just reading the chat. People just calling out fallback was available to him, but it didn't matter. He got the damage through. Sick. That was a sick game. Let's join them in the chat.
Yep.
The blade move, I
Hey,
think,
fellas.
honestly. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, that was a
Like,
super
just
fun
unlucky.
game. We really enjoyed watching that.
My thought on
Yeah.
the matter, the play, look, I think the correct play was to not attack with Blade, but as I said, I'm bad at MCP and I'm here to roll dice. So.
Well, you rolled some great dice early on, and you had quite a lead to start. Or it felt like it anyway.
The problem was Ghost Rider. Like I just
Schmidt.
didn't have like the only answer I had for Ghost Rider was either get you on a point where you didn't have enough power and then get you with a Hulk spender. But I mean, Ghost Rider killed Voodoo and
Gwenum.
and Gwenum, and it's like, well, that's half of my team is now dead.
So
Yeah. No, I think it was like Wolverine killed Blade, which I mean that's pretty high odds once he gets the flip, no matter the cost spender. But yeah, I mean like Blade dying to Daredevil is just like pretty unlucky because you took what 3 damage, which is pretty grim.
I rolled 5. So the problem was I rolled 5 dice into you, did nothing, which meant I didn't have enough power to do the rerolls.
Yep.
What I was depending on was like, I'll you roll 5, I'll roll 4, but I've got rerolls. You'll deal maybe 1 or 2. I'll punch you again. I'll either get you or like you leave you on not a lot, but then I'll heal from the bleed. And then I died, and then you scored 2 VPs off that. Yeah, so oh well.
So, DGeisman, first of all, really, like all game long, I was talking about how impressed I was at your positioning and decision making, sacrificing some VPs to set up future success. But before we get into all that positive stuff, Schmidt wants to know why you chose not to win the round before. When you didn't pick, those are his words. When you chose not to pick up the viruses with Murdoch.
The triple pickup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In your defense, I also screwed up the math there, but my co-commentators called me out on that, and so did the chat.
Yeah, so I scored 3 more, and I have 16 exactly.
Yeah.
But you wanted the drama. You wanted the drama, right?
You gave it to us, man.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever blowed up on Legacy before, so probably should have done that, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's all good. Like I said, you played such a great positioning game. The way you put Luke Cage in between spots. Can you tell us a little bit about some of the decisions you made around sacrificing VPs in order to set up Brian? Like, were you getting nervous at all when you let him score? You didn't pull Gwenum off that point. You let him go to a 9-5 lead. Were you nervous at all?
Social days from the Fisk, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like that was probably the thing I think I took the longest to think about, because it's basically like our 2 VPs worth of Gwenum days, and like yeah, I mean the way I viewed the game at that point is just like I thought I got pretty lucky on rolls against iHulk. I thought he was just going to table me by like round 6, or if not, if I didn't run away. So I just felt like I had to deny activations at that point. Otherwise, like I wasn't going to have models around for round 6 to score out. But yeah, I mean, I think Ghost Rider got pretty lucky on the penance there. Roll was big. But yeah, that was like a 50-50 that I just felt like the attrition was worth more than the 2 VPs at that point.
Yeah.
We do have a question. Me and Rob had a question. When Voodoo went into Luke, did you have? Did you think of it? Did you thought about using Hero's Fire to, if he didn't die, to push Voodoo away so he wouldn't get a second attack?
Yeah, so the way I viewed that, I think Luke at that time was on full health. So it's basically, are his 2 attacks going to do 5 damage? Obviously, once the first attack goes through and it does
You're
like
stuck
the
there,
3 or whatever,
sure.
it feels a little worse. But I think there's probably with the DR, I felt like there was probably 60% chance I'd live through that. So at that point, I felt like saving heroes for an iHulk attack was like pretty good. I mean, obviously it blew up, but yeah.
Yeah, but you never know in advance. But yeah, we're curious about, because we saw the line where Voodoo would only get 1 attack and then probably couldn't walk back on anything. But it makes sense from your point of view, trying to limit what IL could do in the NT.
Yeah, because I think the other thing, if I throw him away, is I guess maybe he moves up, but I also liked like having him around that Ghost Rider could just like hell on wheels in and try to kill him.
Yeah, makes sense.
But yeah.
Thanks.
So, Salt Merchant, you played a strong game. Really liked Gwenum in this game. Blade, unfortunately, left you a little high and dry on some attacks and defense rolls, but what do you think you would have done differently, or decisions you would have made? Do you think going 4 wide was the right call? Do you think maybe there's a positioning errors or something that allowed DGeisman to get the lead in the game? I didn't notice anything that was particularly egregious. We didn't call you out at any point, being like, "Wow, why is he doing that?" Where do you feel like the game slipped away, or DGeisman got the lead? I shouldn't even say slipped away, right? Because it was such a tight game, round 6. But
it was very tight.
Yeah.
I thank you. I appreciate it. I think that the game starts like that attack with Blade, where he got dazed by Matt on the clapback.
Yeah.
That attack is a mistake. Although I didn't like. There is also a world where Blade, does 3 damage, gives him a bleed. Then he claps me back, does 2. I then spender him, kill him, and then score that point. which is like a pretty reasonable activation. The problem is that once Blade died, I lose all my mobility. Gwenum becomes like a decent 4 threat, not a stupidly broken 4 threat at when she loses bump. She loses all, and it meant that I had to, Voodoo had to walk and attack, or double attack, and couldn't get back on points. So I think that was the mistake. The other mistake was I didn't put the bleed on Matt, which meant there was probably a few activations there where he would have been on maybe 2 or 3 health left, and maybe like a size 3 building throw would have been worthwhile, and I forgot to do that. So
Yeah, we were talking. That was like the minor quibble we had, is like we felt Gwenum should have done some more building throws at some
Yeah,
point, but
yeah.
minor, like I said, minor quibbles.
That was the question we had. Like, you use a lot IALC and Gwenum to displace and control, especially Ghost Rider, but he always had power to run back. So we were just curious about that because you did burn Brace so early. We're like, oh, all those building will play a huge part in the game, but you decided to go control instead of damage.
I didn't want to kill Ghost Rider until I kind of had. My plan was to daze all of the characters and then kill Ghost Rider and force the bad. And to be honest, I actually forgot that Deal with the Devil reactivates him. I got it confused with Age of Ultron, which doesn't.
Yeah.
I also missed that.
when I was like, oh cool, so he'll activate Matt and do nothing to Hulk, and then I'll get priority and I'll kill them both and I'll win. And then, oh no, I'm actually just going to get like dumpstered by a builder and spender and be on 1 health. But no, it was a good game. Like it's
Yeah.
Midnight Suns are a roll dice at people affiliation and hope for the best. And
Yep.
I started off really strong and then fell away at the end. But that's all right.
Yeah, I mean, like, I really think, like, the blade play, I actually don't even know if it's, like, not accurate, because, dude, if you daze Daredevil there, like, I think the game is pretty close to over already.
Oh yeah, so I mean, like, the optimal play was there are the timelines we can live in. There's the timeline where Blade attacks you, generates 1 power, you attack me back, I use my rerolls, and we both take like 1 damage, but you're bleeding, so I heal, so who really cares? And then there's the second timeline where I deal 2 or 3, then spend you with full rerolls and just kill you, and then I score the point, and then I have the next turn Hulk can just kill Matt, and then you have no leadership. Especially because you burn Brace, I throw Wolverine into Matt a bunch of times. But unfortunately, Blade decided to show everyone why he's like a C or D tier model according to all the tier lists. Because he just rolls dice at people, and sometimes your dice don't do well.
Yeah.
No, go ahead. Sorry.
Nah, yeah, I was just gonna say, yeah, I think it was like Hulk had like an amazing that turn, and then Blade kind of gave it all back, which is always rough. But yeah.
Hey, look, worst case scenario, like next turn, Wolverine activates and dazes Blade, but there's a big difference between being dazed and being dead.
Yeah, for
as
sure.
to your question about should I have gone, was 4 the correct decision? The only other option, because I think I have to play iHulk on Memphis.
Yeah.
It's done and has lots of displacement. So I've only got 8 threat, so it's like 2 3s and a 2. Wong doesn't really do anything, except maybe remove stun. But I didn't really feel like the stun was that.
No, it didn't really impact you.
And like I've got Black Cat, stunning. I mean, staggering Ghost Rider would have been really the only great thing, or Danny and Moon Knight.
Yeah, it's hard to question too much. Like when you play a 6-round game, and a lot of games of MCP that are streamed aren't even that close. So the fact that we went 6 rounds and we did not know who was going to win until last activation. I mean, it's a great game. I've been dumpstered on stream a ton, so you should feel pretty happy that your first Cuts game was streamed and it was a really entertaining game that took us down the wire. Like we were having a lot of fun watching.
Yep, I'll let Mike and you guys like the last word, but yeah, I just want to like my hats off to both of you. First Cut game, you were playing like at a breezy pace, very entertaining. So I want to congratulate both of you, and good luck for you guys for the next round.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, thanks so much for the game, man. And yeah, I think we probably forgot the clocks, but that was a pretty fast game, so I don't think it ended up mattering. But yeah, no, I mean that was an entertaining game, and it came down to the wire. Could have gone either way, super easy.
Yeah, I think that's a good
Okay.
note to leave off on. So, love to stream some more Cuts games. Hopefully, we can get this commentary team back together. I think Gabe, I'm sorry, Nick, really enjoyed having you on, and Rob.
Thank you, Mike.
We had a lot of fun. I'm glad. Thank you, everyone in the chat who hung out with us and corrected all of my mistakes. Super fun. And I'll see you guys soon, hopefully.